Good evening. I'm here today, and I want to talk about something that you probably actually want to know. Now, I make all of these videos about positivity, about keeping on going, about recognizing things, all these different things. But what you probably really want to know is, how do I do it myself? And sometimes it's tough, and I know, and sometimes you will have days when you just struggle, and everyone has it. But sometimes the time it takes can be cut down so much if you just recognize a few different things. And sometimes, yeah, it'll get to the point where you try these things, you do these things, and it doesn't always help you as much as you want it to. And there's alternatives as well. Everyone's different. But how do I stay positive? How do I keep on going? I guess in a way, why do I keep on going? Now, there's loads and loads of things that can mess you up in your life. Maybe it's love, maybe it's success in some way or form, a job, a hobby, an idea, a person, whatever it is. There's loads and loads of different things that can really, really mess you up. But it's only when you recognise a few different other things that you'll realise that it doesn't always matter. It doesn't always matter. And when I say it doesn't always, it's extremely rare that it will ever matter. I'm talking, this percentage is so bloody minute. You might as well not even worry about it. I don't even worry about it. Anyway, first of all, before we jump into anything, in the deep end, you could say, is whatever happens, whatever your situation is, the one clear thing you need to remember is no one else is living your life. No one else is looking through those eyes or listening, using your ears. So it's all about what you do to be in that position or in a different position. So remember that. No one else is controlling your life. Not one person. So don't let them. So don't let them even think about controlling your life, if there's a possibility to it. Okay? Now, I tend to think about the ideas that, look, you only live once. Now, you might think, oh, I have so long ahead of me, I don't have to worry that much, but you'll be surprised how quickly it goes. And look, I know I'm young, but honestly, a year is such a short time. A decade is such a short time, whether you recognise it or not. Now think of how quick a day can go. Yeah. Times that by 7, that's a week. Times that by 4, it's nearly practically a month. And look, that means a month's gone. A year isn't that far off it. So make sure every second counts. That's what you have as something in your head, because if you recognise that, then you'll know that even when things are bad, you know that you can't waste time dreading. You can't waste time just pouring your heart out just to the floor. You got to find your own way around things. You got to find your own way out of things, or into things, depending on the circumstances or whatever it is. And you got to do it in the best and most efficient way, so that you can get the best outcome. And another thing, which I hope you realise, is the kind of thing that you might be the kind of person that wants to help other people, and that's fun. Honestly, it's fine if you want to help other people. Maybe it's something that makes you happy, but whatever happens, whoever you are, whatever your situation is, you've got to recognise you need to help yourself first. You should be the priority. You should be the primary thing or subject or whatever you want to call it. Because if you can't help yourself, how can you help anyone else? Just think of it this way, yeah? I don't know. Okay, think of it in this sense. There's a bridge, or some tower, or something like that. You're on a rope, and someone else is on a rope on each side. Yeah? Now, you think, oh, I want to help that person. But you'll struggle so hard to help that person. So hard, because you're both hanging there. But if you're able to get yourself up while that person's down, your feet are on the ground properly, you can hold that rope stern and stiff, or whatever you want to say, and the difference in strength you have is amazing. That strength difference might just give you enough to pull that person up. Whereas while you were hanging there, you had nothing you could pull them up with. You might try and climb the rope, but you might slip a bit. So you're struggling. But once you're at the top, how is it so easy to pull them up? You just think of it that way. Think of it in that perspective. And now think of it. If I'm hurt, I can't help that person. If I'm fine, or if I'm healthy, or whatever, there's a chance I can help that person. That's just another way to think about it. But if all worse happens and you can't get yourself in the right mindset by even thinking, I need to be number one, I need to do this, or what's best for me, then try and find some songs that are best for you. Now, for all different people, might be different artists, different things, different subjects, or whatever. Maybe it's something like, I don't know, ABBA, or Billy Joel, or Queen, or something like that. There are a few larger names. I mean, you got The Winner. What is it? The Winner Takes It All. Yeah, that's it. The Winner Takes It All. That's an ABBA song. It's one of the ones in one of the plays, actually. I'll just go with the flow list it. I mean, there's so many different songs with different things. But it all depends on your mindset as well. Some of you will feel like you can get into different songs more. You might think that other songs are more beneficial to you. Like, everyone's different. So don't ever shy away. Don't ever think, oh, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this properly because John or whoever is listening to a different song to do it, or they've been able to do it by doing a different thing. For some reason you can't do it. Don't doubt yourself. When you start doubting yourself, you're going to start putting yourself down, and it gets to that point where it's like you're hurting yourself. And when you're hurting yourself, you can't help anyone else. It goes back to that sort of ideology, that idea, that thought. So just stay strong. Don't let anyone get you down, and whatever happens, you can apologise, but make sure it's right. Make sure the situation's right. Make sure you feel right, and be honest with yourself. And that's going to be today's. Be honest, stay strong, and don't doubt yourself.